Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Kingpin from the 2005 Daredevil movie. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Kingpin, you're going to need black concrete, light gray wool, light gray concrete, polished black stone button, white concrete, gray terracotta, brown terracotta, cyan terracotta, white wool, brown wool, black wool, and dark oak wood. So let's go and get this started. So, for the first row, we're going to a row of 8 with your black concrete. Do this again. We are then going to do 8 rows of light gray wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just go ahead and bring these all the way over. Like so. Next row we are going to do 2 light gray concretes, 3 light gray concretes, 1 light gray wool, 4 light gray concretes, and then the final row of the legs is entirely light gray concrete, just like this. Moving on to the sides of the legs, they're pretty simple. We're going to drag everything back by 3, 1, 2, and 3. Do the same thing here, and then we're going to place 2 black concretes here, and then a light gray wool here, and then just make everything else be the exact same as what it is on the front. 2 rows of light gray concrete here. Oh, I broke the block. Okay. And then we'll do the other side. Pretty simple stuff. Like that. And then the back of the legs, we're going to fill in the back of the shoes with just black concrete. And then we're going to do, what's that, 7 rows of light gray wool. If I can place blocks right. And then 2 rows of light gray concrete. So once you've done that, that will be the entirety of the legs complete. Moving on to the torso, we're going to do a light gray concrete, a gray concrete with a black stone button on it, 4 light gray concretes, a gray concrete with a black stone button on it, and a light gray concrete. We're going to go ahead and drag the hands out from here. So we're going to do 2 gray terracottas and then 2 brown terracottas. Do the same thing over here. Just like that. Back to the torso, we're going to do 2 entire rows of light gray concrete. For the next row, we're going to do a light gray concrete, a gray concrete with a black stone button on it, 4 light gray concretes, gray concrete, black stone button, light gray concrete. We're going to do 2 additional rows of light gray concrete. We are then going to do 6 light gray concrete and then 2 white concretes. We are then going to bring the 4 middle light gray concretes outward by 1. Next row we are going to do 3 light gray concretes, 2 light gray wools with a black stone button on this left one, and then 3 light gray concretes. We are going to bring these 2 outward just like this. Next row we are going to do 2 light gray concretes, 1 light gray wool, 2 white concretes, 1 light gray wool, 2 light gray concretes. Bring these 2 light gray concretes forward by 1. Next row we are going to do 2 light gray concretes, 4 white concretes, 2 light gray, and just bring the inner one forward. And then the final 2 rows we're going to do 2 light gray concretes, 4 white concretes, 2 light gray, and then do that again. I guess it was actually the same on that one too, but oh well. You're going to have this. And then what we're going to do with our cyan terracotta, we're going to place a cyan terracotta here, here, and here. And then with our light gray concretes, we're going to place one here and here, which will give us his tie. And that is the front of the torso done. Moving on to the arms, we are going to do an additional row of brown terracotta. We are then going to do a row of white concrete. And then we're going to make the rest of the arms light gray concrete. Just like this. And the other arm is the exact same. So go ahead and just do that over here. It's a pretty simple statue. Nothing crazy to it. just like that. And then for the sides, we're just going to bring everything back by 3. And while we're here, get out the dark oak wood, and we're going to knock out all of these blocks right here on this hand, and we're going to place dark oak woods in them. Place them the right way. And then we're going to bring this out by 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to take this down by 2. 1 and 2. That's his cane. And then we're just going to take this out by, let's just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do 9. 9. There we go. That works. And then we're just going to fill the hands in from here. We don't need that cyan anymore, so you can get rid of that. So right here, oh, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? I missed some material. A stone button. That's what we need. We're going to need 4 stone buttons. So let's fill in the side of the arm here real quick. And with our stone buttons, we're just going to place them right here and right here. Let's go ahead and fill in the shoulders. And then do the exact same thing on the other side. Don't give him a cane though, he doesn't need 2 of them. So yeah, let's add those buttons on. 1, 2, there we go. And then the back of the arms are just plain, fill them in like we did on the front. Like that. And then same thing over here. So yeah, pretty simple. Bullseye's pretty simple too. I've also made him. He'll probably be coming out pretty shortly after this video will. So hopefully. So let's fill all of this in. And this. So there we go. And then the final touch we're going to make to this is on the back, we're just going to give him a collar. Just like that. And there you have it. That is the back of the statue done. And now for the head. The head's pretty simple. It's just a bald head. Some eyes and a mouth and eyebrows. So we're going to bring this forward by 2 with the brown terracottas. Go ahead and connect those together. We're going to place 3 brown terracottas, 2 grays, 3 browns. Next row, entire row of brown. Next row, we're going to place a brown terracotta. We don't need any of these anymore, so you can get rid of them. So brown terracotta, white wool, brown wool, 2 brown terracottas, 1 brown wool, 1 white wool, 1 brown terracotta. Next row, entirely brown terracotta. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place 3 black wools here and here. And then we're going to do 3 additional rows of brown terracotta behind that, which will give us this. So that is the front of the statue done. Now I can move on to the sides, the back, and the top, which are simple. We're just going to fill all of this in with brown terracotta and call it a day. So pretty simple stuff. So yeah, after I finish Daredevil stuff, we'll do Elektra. So I had Bullseye to do from Daredevil, and then from Elektra we're going to do Elektra herself and Kirigi, who's the villain of that movie. He's the leader of the Hand. And then I actually haven't seen that movie, so I can't really tell you much about it. And then we'll do Punisher. So fill on the top. And like that, it's one of our shorter tutorials, just because there's not a lot going on here. We'll get rid of my hand here. So yeah, guys, that is Kingpin from the Daredevil 2005 film. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. This was a pretty easy one to put together. So, but yeah. So anyways, guys, yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.